After getting a vision of Miles killing Captain America during the Second Civil War, the Avengers were split on whether or not to believe the vision, not knowing why that would even happen. Cap, however, knew because he was secretly a Hydra agent who in fact had helped set up the Civil War behind the scenes, which was why he was acting neutral throughout it, and the reason he was a Hydra agent is due to Red Skull stepping in and talking to the blue cosmic cube that was in the form of the girl called Kobik, as he basically manages to convince her to rewrite Cap's history and make him believe that he's a Hydra champion. And after coming to this revelation, Cap takes it upon himself to make Hydra great again. He therefore began working his way up the Hydra ranks while simultaneously gaining the government's trust, eventually becoming Hydra's supreme leader and the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the US military. He then goes ahead and sabotages an attack from an alien race, forcing the biggest Marvel hitters to go and defend it, so that he then activates the extremely powerful S.H.I.E.L.D. to keep them in space, where he then finally enacts his plan and reveals that he's a Hydra agent, as Zemo then makes Blackout send the entirety of New York and its heroes to the Dark Force dimension away from the rest of the world. Cap then releases all the villains that he convinced to work with Hydra to take over the White House, which ends up leading to a huge fight between them and what's left of the heroes on Earth. However, right when the heroes realized that Cap was the Hydra leader, they were instantly taken out, with Wanda being controlled by a demon and Jane Foster defeated by Vision. Cap then steps up and lifts Mjolnir, ultimately declaring his leadership of the United States, starting a whole new regime where he basically ruled with an iron fist, killing nearly anyone who sided against his systems. And although there wasn't a lot of freedom, but the state of America was objectively getting a lot better in terms of crimes and economy, as Cap genuinely believed that he was doing this for the greater good. The heroes outside of Earth could never get back in, but nonetheless kept trying, and the same went for the ones stuck in the dark dimension in New York. Villains found their ways to survive, while other heroes like Deadpool and the Punisher decided to work with Hydra. But as expected, there was a lot of resistance from Iron Man and the remaining heroes, most notably the Champions, who asked Black Widow to teach them how to kill like her. But since Cap wanted to rule the entire universe, he wanted the Cosmic Cube Girl, which had been shattered to many shards and spread throughout Earth, forcing him to go on a long mission trying to collect them. Iron Man and his guys were also looking for the shards, which led to some crazy fights between them where Stark had to blow up a nuclear bomb. Eventually though, Nat determines that Cap simply needs to die and therefore arrested Miles, stating that she wants to kill him herself, only for Cap to nearly kill her, which forced Miles to step in and beat the hell out of him before he stops himself, letting them arrest him, where Cap's regime then continues their mission and manages to collect all the cosmic shards except for one, which was more than enough for Cap to become all-powerful, stop the Avengers, and rewrite the world in his own vision, until Sam then showed up out of nowhere, giving Cap the last shard, ultimately letting the Cosmic Cube fully reform, only for Ant-Man and Bucky to come out of it, revealing that they wanted the cube to get fully reassembled so that they can go inside of it and talk to Kobik, who possessed all the cosmic power, and basically convince her that she made a mistake, as she then comes back and undoes everything Cap just did, and then brings back the old Steve memories into a physical form that then basically lifts Mjolnir and defeats Hydra Cap.